Okay, we're now live again, ready to play some pinball. I do with my hands. Good morning, Enzo. Welcome to the stream. Just clicked go. So, no. But yeah, does it say? Yeah, no. I was just like, damn. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I'm like, uh-oh. I was going to do a stream on Winchester House. The thing is, everyone that's good at content creation did a stream on Winchester House. Yesterday, mid-stream, I talked about it. I don't know if you were there at that point, but yeah. The Winchester House definitely looks exciting. I mean, the biggest thing, and you know, Enzo, you would probably relate to this as well. I'm most excited about the level of quality and creation from so many different, now bigger manufacturers. They say the tides raise all ships, and I believe I believe my excitement will remain on that topic. It won't be specifically about a title. What we're seeing is like almost like a bit of a resurgence of creativity and investment too. You know, make no mistake, the resources to create new creative titles, have the manufacturing that knows that quality is absolutely required to be high and reliable. I think it's only good from here. It's only going up from here. Tree Farmer Charlie, welcome in also. Yeah, so Enzo, recently I was in what was called a classics tournament, which the classics was games from the 90s, mostly, a lot of them, and some much older ones, but yeah, it was something about in the 90s. They packed the playfields with like fun stuff, and legitimately a lot of the games from the 90s would have like what I call out as being a good thing about King Kong, different areas that do specifically different fun things. Like, all right, you know what, I'm going to focus on scoring in the upper right or the upper playfield or underneath, or like, and for me, Kong has the drop targets, the in lanes that you can use as an advantage, the spider pit, the cave. Like, it's a bunch of specific individual quality features, and I think there was a lot of that in the 90s, 2000s, right? Yeah, Enzo for sure. Twilight, Star Trek, Johnny Mnemonic, Tales of the Crypt, Adams, Whirlwind, Dracula. I know, right? Absolutely. And make no question, like Metallica Remastered, you wonder why that machine is so heavy, because it contained, you know, the original did as well, but it contains 20% more stuff. You know, there's 4 different things moving in that one. But yeah, the chat gets rolling early. This is fun. Kian, welcome in on YouTube. Usually the first couple minutes of the stream, I just wait for all the little graphs and stuff to stabilize, but we hopped right to it. Chat's rolling right away. Today's purpose was ultimately, I can't stream for too long this morning. Here's the schedule. This morning I woke up, did some packing the bags, stuff like that. And wanted to do a stream. And at 1 p.m. today, I take delivery of the 2 new exciting announcements for my, arcade studio here, which are Funhouse remake and Galactic Tank Force. So we've been talking about those, and I was supposed to get them delivered, but it poured rain. And anyways, it's looking sunny today. I got my friend Eden from Nitro scheduled. So ABBA and Black Knight are leaving. Funhouse and Galactic Tank Farce are coming. So yeah, I've only played Galactic Tank Force once on location. I think it was at Blue Scoop Creamery in California when I was there on a work trip. But it'll probably be the one I show first. This is like a technical challenge. I got to figure out how to get an HDMI signal out of both of those machines. And so I lifted the skirt when I was at Nitro to look in there and see what I got to work with. But yeah, Enzo, I'm excited for Galactic GTF at home. Hoping, I think, too, like Nitro Pinball, shout out to Nitro Pinball, really good people. I'm really grateful to have, I proposed this deal. I'm like, hey, I live stream every day. Why don't you park some of those machines in the basement for a while? And they were cool with it. So I'm not a paid worker for them or anything like that. In case anyone ever wonders, there's no money that changes hands. That's why I'm happy to tell the good, bad, and the ugly about every game and the positives. But anyways, it's also a case of, I also think that Nitro Pinball knows that, just give you a little taste. One of these days, they're going to put a loaner machine in my basement and I'm going to fall in love with it and buy it. So, and again, it's just 1 or 2 machines periodically, but keeps the channel interesting. And that's what I want to do for the viewers and the subscribers, the followers, all those people, all of you. And thank you to the new follows over on YouTube just now. Cyril and Katie, thank you. Subs. So, and also good morning, everyone. Everyone's rolling in. So what we're going to do today, we are going to play a little bit of Star Wars. Obviously, that's what we came for. This is not a talking head podcast. It's a hold the coffee, play pinball, get upset when I drain at speed. And, but ultimately, I wanted to kind of talk for just a minute about Pinball Expo. I do plan on doing some either live streams during the day, possibly live stream during the tours. However, I do anticipate it'll be more like I record during the day and then in the hotel room at night, I'll do a live stream where I show all the content. I think I'm going to try to do that. I did get a lapel mic, Johnny Button. I got a Rode, whatever, their Mini Go 3, the latest one. So I'll be able to have a lapel mic. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm bringing the gear. So surprisingly, I've had good results with my iPhone 15 or whatever it is, Yeah, I'm also Skullbox. I'm also just going to play all day, but there is some vendors that, do this show, but they don't do the Seattle Tacoma Expo. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. And what I'd also like to do is, my whole goal with the channel is to keep building up pinball, modern pinball. That's my kind of niche, building it up. And if there's little, smaller vendors and companies, I'll stop and do a quick interview, product showcase. That's something I'm looking forward to doing too. Yeah, shout out to Bradley. Nice to see you on the face place. But there is a cam on a stick. I just don't know how. Yeah, we can do that, Johnny Button. We can. I have a cam on a stick. You might wish I have a lighter camera on a lighter stick, but it's just a stick with like 4 DSLR cameras, a lighting rig, 5 batteries just in case. It only weighs 70 kilograms, so you'll just have to hold that with one hand. I'm joking. It's just basically the flipper cam is coming with us. That's what's happening. It's funny. Last night I was sitting on the couch and my wife's like, "So who are you going with?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to Expo. I'm staying by myself, but a few friends are in the same hotel." It's like Johnny Button and Jay Biscuity. She's like, "What?" She's not in the gamer ecosystem whatsoever. Or she's like, "Jay Biscuity?" I'm like, "Yeah, and Johnny Button." So she's like, "Show me who these people are." I'm like, "I think we're friends on the Face Place." And I don't think we were. Anyways, and anyways, it's fun. I feel like it's going to be a fun time. Yes, we are. I think we are. Yeah. But anyways, let's play some pinball to keep the chat rolling. It's funny, Shadowtronics, because my daughter, who is Pinball Rich on the channel too, she's like, is Shadowtronics going? Are we going to see Shadowtronics on the live stream today? Shadowtronics was obviously has been in so many of the streams, and my daughter watches. Anyways. Yeah, and so as Captain BZ is pointing out, one of the titles I'm getting on the live stream is Galactic Tank Force, and said it didn't come out with a manual or rules guide, they just pushed it out. So, but yeah, Silver Ion says they're late. Winchester's weird but neat. Beetlejuice is no surprise, and that's it. Also played this game yesterday. Arcade got it. Sweet. Caught up with the convos. You are right. And thank you, everyone. This stream is going to be a little bit short today, so I just wanted to play pinball, touch base, tell people what it's going to be like at Expo, what you expect, because I'm not going to be live streaming in this format, but I do want to show content from the show during the show, not like 2 weeks later. So I will be probably publishing video at night, or like I said, if the Wi-Fi is good, which I've looked into, I'll just live stream from the show using my devices. So anyways, play some of this. All right, let's immediately drain that speed. That's what I meant.
There are several nodes ready for you. Very well done.
I feel like I am looking. Found someone you have, I would say.
Lock a ball inside the Death Star.
Oh, the Death Star opened. Yeah, Silver Ion, the Winchester one looks like Valley Williams and Harry Potter had a baby, kind of. Maybe it was just the lighting and filming style. And nonetheless, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it and play it and hear about it, all those things.
The Jedi Ball Saver is now available. Do it again! Again!
To you, me, Junior.
I'm not sure why there was a ball save there, but I'll take it.
Ball 1 locked.
R2, you take good care of Master Luke now, understand?
To you, me, Junior.
So one thing I heard yesterday,
Visions are lit. Shoot one of the flashing shots.
another podcast mentioned about the Death Star rejecting. I'm pretty sure, folks, that a lot of these people that haven't actually played the game don't know that the reject or the Death Star is not always accessible, and they're calling it a reject. And I won't say which podcast because I'm not sure they're wrong, but they said, "Oh, I just kept hitting the Death Star and it wouldn't open." Yeah, and Capt BZ says, yes, you can have the Death Star open and have balls bounce out regardless. I have experienced that twice, and it was ironically right after I said it never happened, so. But for the most part, on those two, I blame shot quality. Like, it was not fast enough, but I think there's people out there. I mean, I think people should go and play this game, and if there is an adjustment needed, report it to Stern so they know exactly what happened. If I get it on a stream, I send them a clip of the stream, or I would send them a clip of the stream, so. Silveron said, I played ours and the ball just didn't go up the ramp every time. So when I unboxed this machine, I set it to like kind of accidentally, but we set it up. We just want to play one game. We set it up very steep. It's possible that this kind of rejects a little bit like Foo Fighters. I feel like Foo Fighters always rejects my shit. Just catching up in the chat. RB Wings, welcome to the chat. Also, their Loco one was a pro, week old, and I had quite a few rattle and not go in. That is good to know too. CNK says the rejects they got were on the LE and the shaker motor was going off like crazy. The adjustment is going to be bending them out. I don't even know what it looks like in the Death Star. Like, what's it look like in there? I'm curious.
D. Super skill shot completed.
Ah, did it just do it? Did it just do it?
Really wonderful idea.
So that was an on-the-fly shot to the Death Star from the right flipper. And it kind of did a bit of an in-and-out burger, right? There. Clip that. I mean, to be fair, I would call that a bit of a shot quality thing, but let's try for it. I'll keep trying for it today. I'll probably miss it quite a few times because... is it gonna do it every time we try that?
I suggest a new strategy. Try to obtain the...
I meant to hold and try to keep that
There's something alive
fail.
in here.
That's your imagination.
Something just moved past my leg.
That was a rattle from the left. I kind of blame shot quality there, but...
R2, you take good care of Master Luke now, understand? And do take good care of yourself.
Thank the Maker. The Force is with us. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Paul can't decide what to do back there.
No, we're not going to make it.
Oof, almost landed. The Cabana song, CNK. You mean the fake Star Wars song? Like the in between one? Or the you might be talking about my fake Star Wars song that I have. It's like this one starts to eventually sounds a little like Mexican eventually. Anyways. But yeah, what else? So question for, I mean, the regulars and the viewers and you guys, like, so Busted Chops, welcome in also. Today's stream is not going to be too long because I actually have to go to work today and I actually have to be productive and then I have to come home for 1 o'clock my time and receive those new pinball machines from Nitro. So during Expo, for those of you that are not attending, what do you want to see? Like, do you want to see tournament play? Do you want to see new and shiny? Do you want to see gameplay? What I envision would be cool is for all the new releases and stuff, taking a lot of video of the machines and people playing them. I'm hoping to do that. So, because that's the stuff that, you know, you can't see if you're not there. As much video of new releases as possible, okay? This is kind of the purpose of the stream today, just to see what, you know, what you guys want to see. I don't think I'm going to sit there and like record any of the seminars. I'm not really that guy, but outings at the arcades and stuff I'm going to try to do. Yeah, like the seminars are going to be recorded anyway. I also look forward to kind of doing like kind of brief interviews with the different small mod creators and small brands and stuff. I think that that kind of free promotion and stuff goes a long way. And, you know, creating relationships, like, don't forget, I'm relatively new to all of this we do. But Pat the Weirdo says, one thing they've learned about the game, backhand whenever possible. Absolutely. Yes. My I don't know what you call it. My thing is I can't help but have fun playing pinball, and I just kind of shoot everything wherever I can. It works sometimes. In a game like John Wick, it works all the time. You just got to hit everything in that game. But Black Knight Sword of Rage, backhand everything. That game taught me to backhand everything, and it's what I say now quite often on stream. Is I'm like, the first thing I do when I walk up to a machine in a random arcade, I test the backhands. Worst thing it's going to do is probably pass it back to your flipper, but it is surprising, like, how many little specks end up on the glass just from like breathing over a machine or talking. You know what? Let's see one way. Yeah, so Pat the Weirdo. The one thing I don't find as hazardous is you can hit the shots in the middle without a guaranteed murderous drain like Black Knight Sword of Rage, right? Rocket Engineer, welcome in also.
Skill shot, very well done.
Please give me that.
Studio me, Junior.
one of my dashboards stopped working. Twitch dashboard stopped flowing the chat. All right, there, it's caught up. But yeah, so what we learned yesterday is one of the most important shots in the game, the Luke shot, the light lock, can both be easily hit from the backhand, but and then it kind of gives it right back to you.
It has come to my attention that the missions are lit.
Ooh, yeah. That was Black Knight Sword of Rage style, wasn't it? I'm gonna miss that. You know what? Okay, so here's when I'll plant the seed with you guys. So I was talking to Eden, who is the delivery contractor for nitropinball. I said, Black Knight Sword of Rage is still very popular on stream. He's like, just tell Tommy, he'll probably leave it there. So I'm thinking about doing that. However, I kind of want to just keep the flow going, change 2 machines in, 2 machines out from them, and I think we want to let Black Knight go on its merry way. Get a Stern title on the
Jedi
next
Ball
side.
save is now available at the action button. Skill shot completed.
Oh shit, that was all me.
It's two you owe me, Junior.
Missions are lit. So many to choose from. I suggest we try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award.
That's a
I
shot.
felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices
CNK,
suddenly
you
cried
say we
out in
should
terror
get rid of
and was
Black
suddenly
Knight.
silenced.
Well, one locked.
To be honest.
Lock is lit.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the force flowing through him.
Yeah, I have a feeling I haven't played Funhouse Remake. I don't think at all. Maybe I played it in. I don't remember playing it anyway, so I don't remember hating it, but we shall see. Funhouse Remake is a game all about hitting the left ramp all day, according to Capt BC. We will we'll have an opportunity to definitely do that.
Use the action button to control your Jedi.
That didn't work.
You're doomed.
Meh. This morning's stream's more about the chat, I'll be completely honest. Oh, so Pat the Weirdo says, can I ask, Pat the Weirdo, are you Pat the Weirdo that does like the 80s content creation on Facebook and YouTube and stuff? Isn't that person's name Pat the Weirdo? Which Cabana song, CNK? Like, help me, and I'll indulge you. The one that sounds like, you mean the one that comes in the game? Okay, Pat. there's a content creator that has these like he does retro videos and stuff. And it is, maybe it wasn't, anyways, everything's filmed like on VHS. That's their thing, but.
Very well done.
Oof.
I suggest you start one of the flashing mission shots.
Looks like you managed to cut off only a...
C-3PO! C-3PO! Are there any other ways out of the cell bay? We've been cut off!
Maybe you didn't have a plan for getting out?
Afraid! We are... What the hell are you doing?
Somebody is disappointed. Into the garbage, fly boy.
Come on now.
I don't care what you smell!
Oh, please do hurry. Time is running out.
I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her!
Once in a while, I actually start a mode and finish it. It's rare.
Ball 1 blocked.
It's rare, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Some sort of Death Star rejection there. I wasn't really looking up, but...
Instruments indicate a tremor within the game.
I'm gonna remove my tilt bob. No one likes tilting. Add a ball.
Jackpot! Jackpot! Super jackpot collected. How wonderful! Super jackpot! Super jackpot!
Reject.
Jackpot! Super jackpot!
I've not been in this mode yet.
Super jackpot! Super jackpot! Super jackpot collected. How wonderful!
Is this gonna do that forever? Oh, it came down on the
The
plastic.
IQ place a shot multiplier. Oh dear, oh dear.
Giving me danger so often.
Okay.
New grown-up, welcome in. Johnny Aperture, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you guys in today. Again, talking a little bit about Expo, playing a little bit of Star Wars. If you guys see me at Expo, come say hi. Love to meet some of the viewers out there, but Johnny over on YouTube, how's it going? Nice to see you as well. I bet you're the Johnny that moved over and onto Twitch just now. I bet. That's my... actually, my guesses are mostly sometimes wrong. But.
I never doubted you for a second. Oh,
I don't know
wonderful!
if you guys saw that. That was a first. I had a reject from Jabba.
Anyway, we should be at all
That is a
around
first.
$200. It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
Pinball save enabled. The ratings indicate the shot multiplier is active.
I have troubles hitting the right spinner reliably. That one will come with practice, but it sucks I don't need it.
Ball 2 locked.
Because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
Shoot. Come on now. Try for the cross shot.
It may be advantageous for us to collect a mystery award. Copy is lit.
Shoot. RB Wings above said they had troubles recognizing some of the streamers. Well, one thing about myself is on stream, I probably look of normal height, but I'm actually pretty tall and a little bit wider than probably the camera gives me perspective. Especially too, if like Johnny Button, Jay Biscuit, and I are eating out, like we talked about possibly hitting up some serious food action, so I might be a little bit bloat-faced, but you know, I'm human. Doc Imagineers tempted to put a deposit on the Winchester house. Theme. Couple round tables ago with on the JBS show. Gail Hernandez had a pretty strong opinion about Dune on location. So I bet you that message was received loud and clear over at Barrels of Fun. I bet you the quality, build quality and maintenance reliability on their next title, which would be, you know, Winchester House, I bet you it'll be good. It's a good thing about feedback that includes, you know, specifics. It's better than, you know, just a complaining feedback.
Half battle multi-ball. Jackpot. Triple jackpot. Extra ball is lit.
I got the extra ball. Everyone knows how much I like and need extra balls. Oh, I didn't get the extra ball. It must have moved.
Bonus multiplied.
There we go. I'm hitting all the non-lit shots. There's that.
Defeat the AT-AT.
Oh, come on. How can you not hit the big middle shot?
I suggest a new strategy. Try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award. Multiplier is lit. I advise you to collect it.
Shoot. No. So much more potential there. Oh, the slingshots move which one is lit. Let's go.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you.
Here's the second time I've got that where the spinner rejects itself because it's still spinning.
Lock is lit.
Kind of a nah. Yeah, Documengineer, I will stream this game with
Please
the
enter your
licensed
initials.
music, but not all the time, because it was a hell of, if I do a short stream, what I can do for the VOD, it'll go and it'll just mute the music that is licensed. But if I do a 3-hour stream, it won't let me do that. It'll just mute all of the minutes when it's playing, and it sounds like crap. So yeah, so Silver Ion,
defeated the Empire.
I don't
You
find
should be
any
commended.
of these shots to be mean at all. None of them act. So on, for example, a game like Black Knight Sword of Rage, Metallica, or ABBA, there's certain stand-up targets that you just can't hit. So in ABBA, which has 2 ramps that are identical to Metallica, by the way, if you hit any of those 4 stand-up targets in ABBA, or Metallica, but ABBA's worse, the ball will drain like a shotgun. So it has the heli in ABBA, the heli stand-up targets beside the ramp. They'll come like right back at you. So Johnny Aperture, welcome to the chat. You got to play this. You got to play Star Wars the other day. Definitely prefer it to the last run. And you're a different Johnny than on YouTube. Okay. No problem. But yeah, also, I don't feel like any of these shots are mean. If the Death Star does continue to be a known issue with rejecting, I sure hope they come up with a fix. Even if the fix includes them sending me a whole new thing. They do have to get it to work, right? Again, I haven't experienced a ton of these game-breaking rejects, but I have heard that some people will avoid the Death Star in tournament play, so there's that. Yeah, Pat the Weirdo says the only mean one for them is the Death Star, like half ramp coming back down. I feel like the Death Star is kind of, it is a tight shot, and it's almost like you have to hit it from the right flipper directly. I'm able to backhand it a lot, but it also is it's a lower velocity shot when you backhand it. Documengineer says, some people in a galaxy far, far away also avoid the Death Star, by the way. I don't know what all these buttons do, but... There we go. I ain't no DNK's not scared of no Death Star. I heard though that they were considering renaming the Death Star to the Choose Life Star. I don't know why. I feel like there's some politics in it. I try not to be political, but calling it the Choose Life Star, I feel like, I don't know, get a little bit political. Ultimate One says the Death Star was hard on the other Star Wars too. Alright, let's do this.
Super skill shot completed.
That is one of my favorite shots in the game. I like doing anything at speed and getting it to roll around that kind of like... It's like the game where you drop the coin in and it goes wee. Like I usually have them at a zoo or something. It feels like it barely wants to make it up there, that shot, but it does every time from the right flipper. I feel like if your flippers were warm, it wouldn't make that right ramp from backhand. Right flipper.
Bonus multiply.
Like I never hit that stormtrooper when lit, and I've just hit it like 12 times in a row.
Lock a ball inside the Death Star.
So smashed the Death Star and it opened. So I would try to actually get it in there.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay.
Right down the throat and right back out. You saw it here, folks. Anything I talk about and it happens, and it happens the opposite of how I talk about it. So how does it even lock the ball? Yes, sir.
Well done.
You can put it to common freeze.
Listen to me, Chewie! Chewie, this won't help me! Hey!
I love you.
What's going on? Turn round. Chewbacca, I can't see.
What happened pretty quick. Anyone want to see a playfield tour of this? Anyone not seen anything up close that's in the chat today? I should just play and talk about things. There was no goal for today's stream. Actually, I was going to not do a morning stream because I'm going to try to do it after dinner stream with those new machines, but I don't know. All these are kind of lofty goals given the amount of time in a day, and I'm actually required at work today. So flipper cooling minute is right. It's good to do. Well, we'll do a little bit of close-ups or two. Yoda and the magnet I've yet to completely master. I mean, it is kind of on brand that mastering the Force is not easy. For me, I just call it like not working. But it'll come. I mean, it does have Pez vibes or bobblehead vibes. The one thing, though, you know, talking about toys, like I would love to see these be like, you know, metallic but the truth is, if they're meant to mimic the toys from, or nightlights from when we were younger, like they do that. They look like a, you know, Mattel or Star Wars brand toy, don't they? I don't think they look of low quality. Would be, you know, an assessment. It would be cool if that thing was huge. The AT. It would be cool if that thing was like massive. I never look at this thing too. The TIE Fighter is kind of meh. The way it sits, it's like on your field of view, you're facing it, so you can't really see it, which I guess is purposeful or something, but again, it could be larger. Like that thing could, if one were wanting to replace that with something from, you know, another manufacturer or a mod, you could put bigger toys in this, but you know, at some point you can't see anything. But other features, you know, it comes with these things. And as I mentioned on stream before, this is an LE version, Johnny. And as I mentioned before on stream, the primary reason I bought the LE was to get the expression playfield lighting right away. That was the primary purpose, because it took a long time for those mods to come out for certain other games. And for example, John Wick and Foo Fighters and Metallica, those mods, sorry, 1 sec. The expression playfield lighting, in my opinion, is absolutely a mandatory upgrade. Like, it really helps with this game. It lights the playfield more. Don't forget, on stream, I have like studio lights on the playfield to evenly light it, but I've played it in the dark and it's much better with the expression lights. So anyways, it's just my take on that. And that was the reason why I bought the LE. And third reason was to get a version on stream, you know, a month. So when King Kong came out, Morning Turn, welcome to the chat also. When King Kong came out, the premium came out months after the LE. And I wish they would honestly release them all at the same time. So, yeah, and Silver Ion, basically, if you do the chalkboard math on the price difference, basically you're about $1,000 short. If you add everything up that's on the LE versus the premium, it adds up to, you know, like, let's say $1,800, and then there's like 1,000 in markup or something. Like, it is definitely not child's play, but you know, this is not a cheap hobby. The one thing that I think is like important to acknowledge, purchasing LEs is not a game of investment. It's a, you know, if you're a Star Wars fanatic, I think this LE might be for you. But if you're a normal pinball player, like most of us, I prefer to buy the Pro or Premium and upgrade it, make it look pretty, make it your own, and save all that money. Because for the price of an LE, you can almost get 2 Pros. So you could get Black Knight, and X-Men that are both really good in their Pro models for the price of an LE almost. So, but I hear it often, and you know, I think everyone should and is, you know, encouraged to have their own opinions about stuff, but pinball is not an investment hobby. Maybe it was during a very short period of time during COVID, post-COVID, supply chain time, but you know, it's going to depreciate just like a new car. So deal with it. Deal with it, prepare for it, and then it doesn't matter. Keep playing some pinball.
Oh my, very well done.
I'm sure there's safer ways to launch, but
Missions are lit. Shoot one of the flashing shots.
Anyway, we should be at all around about 0200 hours.
Lock is lit.
oh my goodness, I hit the same post next to the light lock.
Let him have it. It's not
There,
wise to
and the
upset a
light
Wookiee.
lock. I should have shoot for the hyperspace in the middle first.
Ball one locked.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose.
All right,
Wookiees are
I'm-
known to do that.
We talked about that yesterday, that the Luke saucer, if you hit it fast enough from the right flipper, yeah, it rejected from there. But it went in. Was it a brick though? It went in and came out. But, Otis wrote us. Not Otis Arhotis, as it was originally pronounced. Otis, welcome to the chat. Heading to Expo tomorrow, yep. Packed most of the bags. Cameras, microphones, underwear. All the important things. Good shoes, too. I'll be wearing good shoes. That's an important thing.
Jay.
Oh, I nudged that into the green myself. Didn't even check that time.
Ball two locked. It has come to my attention that the missions are lit. You must not succumb to your dark impulses.
That might not have drained if I moved that outlane post like I talked about doing.
Super skill shot completed.
And
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
I feel like he was very serious in that statement.
Half battle multi-ball.
Those eyes.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the force.
Yeah, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force controlling everything.
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
So the white shots add time, I believe, to a mode. I'm not a rule memorizer always, but that's what Capizzi told me.
action button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball. Master Yoda saves the day. Oh, I knew you would.
Hams of the Empire, welcome in, Mr. Poole. High scores are not on the agenda today. I will mention that early. Just talking a little bit also, other than playing a little bit of Star Wars today, what to expect during the show. Walking around, playing a ton of pinball. I'm also going to try to really focus on the new and shiny. I think my live stream channel is kind of about the new and shiny, but also gameplay on some of our favorites, classics, and the unique games at the show. I'm going to try to do some filming over people's shoulders with somewhat their permission, especially on titles we maybe don't see all the time, which is kind of a good thing about the expo. Definitely, I will try to get some plays on Winchester. Maybe I'll even meet Jeff from Dirty Pool there to showcase it too. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm really excited about that release. We talked about it, not like professionals on the channel yesterday, but we watched the video, had some opinions, and mostly positive. So yes, I definitely will be running to that booth, probably waiting in a line, hoping they don't have it set so that one person can play for an hour. I played Dune. I can't wait to play it too, Jeff. I played Dune at the Northwest Pinball Expo, and I got there kind of early, and I went straight to that. It was that Pinball Place had a copy, and so I got on Dune, and the player in front of me was like probably like a ranked world like top 100 player. They played the game for like 40 minutes. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, just suck. Just let it drain. This isn't a tournament for money. You know what I mean? There's like 25 of us. It's not a big show, the Northwest one, but anyways. So Dirty Pool says there will be copies of that game at the show, and it will be one maybe in the experience room, and probably 3 or 4 at the booth. So, but yeah, also Mr. Dirty Pool Pinball. Shout out to Dirty Pool Pinball. If you aren't a follower, click on their name and follow Jeff at Dirty Pool. What was I going to say? Sometimes reading the chat, my brain like leaves town. But Cap Beasley, you'll be able to attend one day. You'll make a road trip of it. It'll happen. But Jeff from Dirty Pool, we were talking, and my opinion is when we see awesome potential releases from companies like Barrels of Fun, the huge advantage and positive take from that is the tides are rising. All of these manufacturers are bringing more to the table. There's more variety. It's going to do a lot for the hobby, the industry. We see that in other industries. I work in the food manufacturing industry, and you know, when there's more competitors, quality goes up, value goes up, more goes in. And I think we're seeing that again with a couple of these boutiques that are like breakouts. They're kicking ass, and so really excited for what Barrels of Fun is doing, what Spooky is doing, and even what, you know, Pinball Brothers is coming in with. They're letting it all hang out. They're coming to the show, and I think one what I felt like when I looked under the playfield for ABBA, I'm like, the build quality of ABBA and the technology under the playfield, it's a couple of years old now. I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen any of this before. So that was exciting. And if they can, it's evolved a lot for their title Predator, wide body pinball. I'm really excited to also play Predator, and Doc Imagineer says they hope that they really hope this encourages interest in non-IPs. You realize Winchester's kind of an IP, but what I mean, it's more pins lean toward more original versus buying IPs for blockbusters. I agree. I think that will be, something that we see more of. But talking with one distributor, they kind of said the truth is, and this was their opinion, that the unlicensed or kind of IPs, they just don't sell long term. So even pretty good games just don't push the numbers. An example being Black Knight. So it was kind of an older remake title, but it just didn't have the tail or it didn't put the numbers out, when the truth is it's a pretty good game. But that was their take on it anyways. Otis is worried Stern will go the other way since KK has sold well. Yeah, hasn't sold well. I think the measure also on how King Kong is doing is based on people use the thing, I can still get an LE. I think that's what, I know that some of the content creator podcasters use that as like the measurement, but I think also we forget it was launched at the same time as like some banger titles. Like that is a huge thing too. People, got on, Harry Potter came out. So a lot of those normal buyers that would be out there buying their once every couple years machine, or even route owners, operators, they might normally buy 2 or 3 Elwyn titles. Now they were buying 1 and 2 Harry Potters, or a Dune, or, a lot of Evil Dead. So the market, in my opinion, was disrupted due to many reasons, but the consumers and operators and arcade owners and routers, they all had the opportunity to buy 5 different really good games. So yeah, the Elwyn might have landed bigger if it was the only thing that came out that year. But from my, entrepreneur marketing perspective and manufacturing perspective, competition is what will change this industry. Absolutely, I believe that is the case. And I think we're seeing it. I think we're seeing it. I hope that the smaller boutiques continue to raise the bar. And I do hope too that, Stern raises its quality and value. That's the only way. It's the only way. Like with my company, when we present samples to our customers, if ours are lower quality, guess what? They choose the other offering. If it's less value, if we use less quality ingredients in our product, they will choose the other company. It's the same, and it's very basic, rudimentary, like year one economics and marketing. What we're seeing will cause the market to become better. We're going to win. We are going to win. I think there's a bit of a lag right now. I think in the next couple of years, all the games will be better. That they'll be forced to have more value in there. I'm catching up. The stream is on, the chat's rolling very quick right now, but Dirty Pool Above says, talk about it on Gonzo Fliporama. With a big IP, you have to bend your style and character to fit that IP's box. With Winchester, we can make the IP bend into our own crazy vision on what it could look like and sound like. MJ on YouTube asked, "What's the name of my company and what does it do?" Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to share anything about my work on live stream. I'm under NDA. I was reminded one time. So, but I work in the manufacturing industry and making food. It's nothing like, NASA or anything. It's just have to keep them separate. But put on some background music while the chat is flowing. Really appreciate everyone who dedicates the time to participating in chat in this channel. There's so much knowledge and experience out there from so many of you in the chat. I am definitely the least experienced, probably, as far as industry specific knowledge. So. Am I a Keebler elf? I would be, CNK asked if I'm a Keebler elf. I would be closer, I would say, to be like Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka that's sober, how about that? Sober Willy Wonka. I love the comment that just came in from Otis. So Otis says, I wish there was an open leaderboard system that manufacturers could tap into like Stern IC, but cross company. I would love to see that too, even if it was something where, it's not all, I just think that Stern knows what they have, right? With their IC, I feel like Scorebit, Scorebit's still a thing. Scorebit is, they're putting on the media day, media mixer, or they're part of that. Kineticist. They're, I hope, it needs to be easy like Insider Connected though, and it needs adoption everywhere. Pindigo as well. I was recently taught about Pindigo, but CNK says JJP should just rob Stern system. Gary did it all the time with boards. I feel like, the other thing that happens all the time, CNK, is companies will license stuff. Like Apple and Samsung license little aspects of their devices to each other. Wouldn't it be great to see a controlled way of licensing out Insider Connected? I doubt it would be anything they ever do, but licensing and royalty-based deals can be written, but yeah, CatBZ says they dislike that IC got rid of being able to view other people's achievements. Yeah, I don't know why either. Is it almost like privacy? That is strange. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to open a browser window. We're going to watch this. We're going to watch the vid for Winchester House since we got Jeff here. Okay, so for those who maybe were under a rock in the pinball world the last couple of days, we shall take a second and So this is the game we were talking about in the chat. Winchester Mystery House by Barrels of Fun Pinball. This game is, sorry for the, just one second, bear with me. I'm going to make this screen better for the vertical viewers. There we go. It's a little better. Okay, and if you're a vertical stream viewer and you want to see the widescreen, come on over to Twitch or YouTube. So I'll just scroll and pause so we can take a look and take in the artwork. I was mentioning yesterday that Winchester Mystery House, when you look at it, and if you've recently been to Disneyland or a Disney, it has vibes of the Haunted House, which is one of the most popular attractions at Disneyland. Obviously, it's not that or intending to be, but it's intriguing right off the bat. So also, if you're not afraid of a Ouija board, I don't know what your childhood was like, but it, you know, even talking about a Ouija board, you know, frightened me as a child. This is from barrelsoffun.com. I am not the owner of this content. Also, don't forget about Dune. Check out Dune. So let's watch the video. We'll watch it once right through and then go through and...
Look, everyone, we have guests. I see you've brought a friend. Welcome to the Winchester Mystery House.
Spirits never rest.
Our tour begins here, in the foyer. Go explore the house. Don't touch the walls. Do you hear that? Something's moving.
I know we did this the other day, but it's unique. We got Jeff and Dirty Bill here who's involved in this
Enter the
production.
seance room to lock a ball.
Join us.
Don't listen to her! Hurry up and find the key! Was that an earthquake? Do you see her? That's Maribel.
He's always watching.
Choose a room to explore.
A tour that never ends.
Tour that never ends. That's not scary whatsoever. For the life of... Okay, we're going to do that again because I realized my video scale improperly. This is a basement operation, folks, but I'm trying to get it so it fits the screen appropriately.
Look, everyone, we have guests.
So I'll pause a little bit and you guys can talk about the different points if you care, but back glass and back box side art don't upset me. They look pretty cool, right? So far, so good. I mean, so folks, the Winchester Mystery House is located in the Bay Area of Bay Area of California. I don't know exactly where it is, but art package by Brad Albright. Yes.
I see you've brought a friend.
I'm just going to do this. We're going to go through because I do actually have to end the stream soon, but I wanted to, especially since Jeff's here, do a little bit of this. So it looks like there's information, not just creepiness, with the Ouija board on the front.
Welcome to the Winchester Mystery House.
Spirits never rest.
Our tour begins here, in the foyer.
Foyer.
Go.
So from this, obviously you can see there's a lot of fun going on the left side of the playfield. I feel like that part of most playfields is underutilized, like the middle left on modern pinball. But yeah, CNK points out you can have up to 9 players playing. So for the free play arcades, those games will get, I set all of my machines in my house to be 2-player, so kids can't come and smash the start button and
Explore the house. Don't
I wanted to
touch the walls.
All right, I'm trying to pause correctly. Again, it's just this is Bush League here, folks. Doing my best. But oh, you can't have 9 players. Where does that rumor start then? Here's a good shot of the playfield from, we saw a little bit of this, but things I really like about it that you can see in the top right are the vibes of King Kong drop targets that you can sit and pick off. That was one of my favorite features of King Kong. Plenty of drop targets, no shortage on mechs and toys in this title.
Do you hear that? Something's moving. Sarah had a fondness for 13.
Screen
Into the seance room.
back. There we go.
To lock a ball.
Join us.
Don't listen to her!
Line up of drop targets. Like
Hurry up and
Metallica
find the key!
stuff.
Was that an earthquake?
I called the yesterday. I was mentioning that this is the inline 2 and 3 banks of drop targets. I said this has the medieval madness vibes with the falling over tower.
Do you see her? That's
And so, is this a reflective screen? Dawn was talking about this yesterday a little bit, but I think it's cool usage of what's going on the back.
Maribel.
He's always watching.
Choose a room to explore.
Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla.
Tour that
Godzilla.
never ends.
It's a hologram, yeah. Pepper's Ghost Ball. I missed the, there you got the logo at the end. And we missed it completely. Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, no, there's some really good content on this title out there over on Dirty Pool Pinball. Dawn's Pinball podcast talked about it a little bit as well. I didn't do in kind of, episode. I talked about it 3 times on stream, but I didn't really do a feature or anything. I've just been backed up with time, and I knew it was in good hands. There's been some great coverage on that game, and yeah, no kidding. There is so I've been microphone shopping, and I'm just going to take my good microphone with me to the expo, but you can get a pretty good microphone for $100. All those guys who get on podcasts, and what was another word? Was it Gomez had a pretty poor microphone recently? But anyways. I found CNK, the snowball, you got to be pretty close to it, like really close. Maybe I just had a bad version of it. But looking at the clock, I have to depart and go to work, unfortunately. But thank you for those who have been participating in one of the fastest moving chats I've had in the channel in a while. I appreciate everyone's input, insight, info, but I will be in deep shit if I don't go to work because I have to get off at 1 today, and I definitely need to make a difference at work today. So, but yeah, thanks CNK, Jay Bisky, Dirty Pool, Johnny Button, so many people in the chat today. I appreciate your guys' time, input, Documengineer. I really do appreciate it. Silver On, Otis, lots of people came in and said hi and kept the chat rolling. I love it. Thank you to some of the new followers I got on this stream. I appreciate it. Turin as well. Johnny Aperture. I think I said Otis, Cat BZ, the usuals. Very early in the stream today, we also had Shadowtronics was here. Jay Biscuity also came to say hi. And opening the stream, talked a little bit to Enzo. So it's a good stream. Thank you guys. But yeah, I appreciate it. The safe travels call out to Expo. I really do. Otis, thank you. I appreciate that. Busta Chops. Yeah, where was Busta Chops today? I thought he was there. I thought they were here. But yeah, today, folks, I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm not gonna do a raid because I have to get going. I've overstayed my welcome. I can feel Microsoft Teams blowing up in my pocket. So I gotta go be useful. But sincerely, everyone, thank you for coming to the stream today. Hopefully, if I can get Funhouse or Galactic Tank Force set up today, I'll have it on stream tonight. Hopefully. Documengineer, I was told my dancing looks like the gopher from Caddyshack. It's not wrong, so. But stay tuned for content. Watch Facebook to see what I'm going to be posting and such. Look for me on the social medias. Hoping to provide some, good photos and videos, mainly videos I'm going to shoot at Expo and post it up for you guys and go live. That is, I'm bringing the equipment to go live. Just it won't be going live of pinball playing. It'll be looking at the content from the days. Okay, I can't even let the song end. I've got to cut it. But thank you again, everyone. Hope your day is free from trauma and drama and